right, all right. Everybody's here and seated and ready to get started. I gotta start real quick, Carmen. Where's Carmen? Who was the guy that showed you the app, the glasses app on the phone? Who was that? Johnny, if you're out there, I want to thank you so much for introducing me to this app called Glasses. It is a wonderful thing. For those of you who don't know, it magnifies the words so that you can read on your phone clearly. And I turned 50 recently, and my eyesight was the first thing to go. So I want you all to bear with me. But on behalf of Bruce Smith Enterprises, the Cordish Companies, it is my absolute pleasure to welcome you all here to celebrate the opening of the Vote Yes Live Casino Resort campaign office. This is obviously a very important day for our team, our entire Live family, and our wonderful community here in Petersburg. And with today's office opening, we move one step closer to bringing a transformative, world-class resort destination that will create thousands of jobs, it will generate billions in economic benefits, and it will support the critical programs for Petersburg citizens. Before I get started, I got some ground rules I got to lay down really quickly. I'm going to be introducing some people, and I know everybody, how we just did that, woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. We're not going to do that for everybody that I introduce. We're going to do something called the applause. It's a single, okay, to help us keep moving. So we're going to try it. I'm going to introduce myself as a practice, and we're going to give it the, introducing Ed Evans. We are ready to roll. We're ready to roll. All right, so here we are, seated. Obviously in front of me, I'm going to run down some very distinguished guests that we have here today. I'm going to start off with the Honorable Mayor, Sam Parham. See, you was expecting that long clap. Wait. Bruce Smith, the founder of Bruce Smith Enterprises, legendary Pro Football Hall of Fame member, prominent developer, and community leader. God, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Kenneth Pritchett, Board Chair and Ward 3 Representative, Petersburg School Board. Petersburg Community Leader, Mary Stephen Howard. You said you weren't going to call me out if I got it wrong. You told me that.
I wanted to help you.
Okay. All right. Zed Smith, our Chief Operating Officer for the Cordish Companies. And in the audience, we have some key members. And I'm going to start with one of the key members of Bruce Smith's team, Gary McCollum. March Altman, City Manager for the City of Petersburg. City Council members, Marlo Jones, Vice Mayor Darrell Hill, Charlie Cuthbert, Howard Myers, Ann Smith Lee. There's always one. Arnold Westbrook Jr., Petersburg City Attorney Anthony Williams. Now, I get this right. Someone saved my life today. There was a typo here. The Honorable Mai Parham. Did I get that right? Yeah, okay, good deal. Virginia State Senator LaSharice Aird. Representing Delegate Kim Taylor, we have Chief of Staff Nicole Ditchwick. Sam Rue, Chair of Economic Development Authority. Brian Moore, Director of Economic Development Authority. Michael Packer, Vice Chair of Economic Development Authority. Richard Taylor, Secretary of Treasury, Economic Development Authority. Yolanda Brown, Superintendent, Petersburg City Public Schools. Now, it says here, join me in giving everyone a round of applause. With that, I'm going to introduce our first speaker, Honorable Mayor Parham, Petersburg, Virginia. Step to the podium for his remarks.
on 2 Sycamore Street for the launch of our Vote Yes campaign here in the city of Petersburg. I'm just so thankful to be here today and to be able to be the representative of our fabulous city council. All my city council members, stand up and come on up here with me, please. This is a journey that we've been on, not just this year or 2 years ago, but this journey started back in 2016 when this city was at the biggest economic collapse in the history of this city, and that was because of over 40 years of economic downturn. And because of this team here that I have here standing around with me today, we was able to turn that tide and to rebuild this city. When everybody thought that this city was going to fall into township, that this city would no longer be able to functionally operate, we was able to go from a negative $17 million in the hole to the city of Petersburg now being over $50 million in fund balance. And it's not because of me, but it's because of this team. This team that we have here has been dug in on economic development here as being the lifeblood to the city of Petersburg. And we've been pursuing all avenues from growth we have in the pharmaceutical cluster with Ampac, Silica, and Flow. This team here has been pushing the city of Petersburg into the 21st century. And we have made some of the biggest investments in infrastructure, over $60 million in their Poor Creek water and sewer system, which will be the lifeblood to that southern end of the city. And because of this team here today, this is the only reason why you are standing here in this place today, because this team right here beside me knew what it takes. We knew what we wanted and an economic development partner here. And when we met with Zed Smith, we met with David Cordish, we met with Bruce Smith to tell them what this city has been through and how we want an economic development partner that will be here with us for the long haul to be able to develop our city into the proud hub of what the city of Petersburg is, because this is the anchor right here in the region. And this development, choosing the Cordish companies to be our economic development partner for this referendum this November, is the right developer at the right time for the city of Petersburg. And this team here today stands by to help push this development through and to also stand with the Cordish companies in future development, not just on that southern end of the city, but you see the office is right here in the city of Petersburg. So we have this referendum on the ballot today, and despite what anybody may say, you have an excellent partner here with the Cordish companies. And talking with Bruce Smith, we've all met with David Cordish in Maryland to see the product that they have. We met with Bruce Smith down in Virginia Beach to talk about the struggles that he's had with wanting to develop in underprivileged communities like the city of Petersburg. And we stand here today, Bruce, being that partner to develop. So Bruce and Zed, the city of Petersburg is here today, and we expect you to all deliver on all of those good news and those good promises that we have, and for the citizens of Petersburg to make that choice on November 5th. On whether they want to continue to grow economic development here in the city of Petersburg as the lifeblood of our city, and to be able to create a new future that not just Petersburg, but the whole region will be proud of. Again, I thank each and every one of you all for coming, and let's keep pushing the city of Petersburg forward. Yes.
I'll say amen.
Amen.
It's feeling right now. We'll bring up our next speaker. Really needs no introduction. It's Bruce Smith. Bruce Smith is proud as the co-developer for the Live Casino Resort.
Good morning. Good morning. What an incredible turnout. And I just personally, from the bottom of my heart, want to thank you. Thank you for this opportunity. We plan and intend to put Petersburg in a national spotlight. It is because of the leadership of Mayor Parham and this city council and our leaders at the state that we are going to improve the lives of the folks that live in Petersburg. I am a Virginian. I am a Virginia Tech Hokie. I'm a Pro Football Hall of Famer. But nothing is going to make me more proud than what we're about to do in Petersburg.
Yes.
Creating thousands of jobs, tax revenue that will increase teacher salaries, police officer salaries, firefighters, those that have gone in need, our educational system. We are going to do great things in the city of Petersburg, but first, we have to get out and vote.
Yes.
Friday.
Yes.
Because all of this will be in vain if we don't do our part in making sure everyone is informed at what is at stake. I am grateful to be standing before you today. But again, it is up to the people of Petersburg to understand this once in a lifetime opportunity that it has. As we progress from week to week, there will be different events. There will be national media attention. I've already talked to the NFL. They want to do a story. Folks from ESPN, the NFL Network, USA Today, CNBC. This is a story worth being told.
That's right.
And we are going to tell it, and we can shape the narrative.
Yes.
With all of the rich history that's here in Petersburg.
That's right.
This resort, entertainment, casino development will only add to that rich history. Instead of people driving by Petersburg,
That's right.
they're going to drive to Petersburg. And that's what our purpose is. That is our mission. And the fact that 50% of this casino will be owned by African Americans.
That's right. So
I am grateful to my partners, Cordish. We have been partners since 2008.
Yes.
We share some of the same values. We want to uplift this community. When you look around and you see folks that are working at this casino on this campaign, they will be folks that are from Petersburg. Because we are going to empower the people that live in Petersburg with higher salaries,
Yes.
with opportunities to get ahead in life, and to do the things that were somewhat unthought of because of the circumstances of being disenfranchised for so long. There's a new day coming. And I am so excited. So I am grateful, I am thankful. God bless you all for being here. And it's game time. Everybody has to get in the game for us to win. Thank you very much.
Mayor, I might have did that amen thing a little too soon. No pressure. Bringing up the next speaker, Petersburg School Board Chair, Mr. Kenneth Pritchett.
Good morning, everyone. I do believe we have a school board member here, Mr. Bernard. I wonder wherever you, if you come up also, sir. I believe you're the only board member here. But we are excited to be here on behalf of the Petersburg School Board. Thank you for having us. We are excited because when I turn around, I look and it says, I believe in Petersburg. And that's the reason we're here, because we believe in Petersburg and what Petersburg is going to deliver. We believe in it. But also I'm excited because I received this flyer, and on the first thing I saw at the top, investing in education. We are putting our students first and our teachers. I want to share, Mayor Perm reached out to me, it was last year, and said, Mr. Pritchett, what can we do to make sure that we pay our teachers what they deserve? He said, what would it take to pay our teachers a starting salary of $60,000 a year? I said, Mayor Perm, we're going to get you those numbers, because if we do that, we will be the highest paid as far as teachers in the region. And that's something we want to do. We want to attract the best teachers. Not that we don't have great teachers in our division, but there are still some great teachers that are still out there that is looking to come and work in Petersburg, and that's what we want to do. Thank you, Mr. Smith. Thank you, Cordish. We really do appreciate it. Also, infrastructure. I looked at our capital improvement. The only school that our kids are in is over 100 years old. And our kids are still in the school. It's Blanford Academy. Blanford used to be Blanford Elementary. It's 101 years old, and our kids are still in the school. The youngest school, the most newest school, is Petersburg High School. This year turned 50 years old. So we know that we need to do what? We need to vote yes. Vote yes to give our kids and our teachers what they deserve. Brand new schools, better pay. So we thank you for all that you're doing on behalf of the school board. Again, we look forward to working with City Council. We look forward to working with you. And we are here to say vote yes, and we believe in Petersburg. Thank you very much.
Coming to the podium next, we have our inspirational, inspired community leader, Mary Stitt Howard.
Good morning. Good morning. We're in the house. Yes. My name is Mary Stitt Howard. I was born and raised in the great city of Petersburg, Virginia. We are presently standing in a building that was once a drugstore. Next door was Bob Brothers Jewelry Store. Down the street was Standard Drug Store, Standard James Shoe Store. We had Hollow Hardy store. Across the street we had Unger's, Andrew's Grill, which is now Peace Grill, and is still standing. Furniture stores, Hardee's. We had a lot of stores and things around here. And our community was prosperous. But then a strong wind came through, and our ladder started to tilt. Our city's once thriving businesses, jobs, liquid revenue, and strong, stable employers diminished. With our heads held high in unity, we started sliding down that ladder. But the great news is that we're still on the ladder.
All right.
Now I've seen organizations come into our city and take advantage of our setbacks by receiving grant monies and making promises to deliver community assistance with no results. And then I looked up, and now I see Bruce Smith Enterprises.
Yes.
And I see Cordish Enterprises, affording us an opportunity to bring revenue to our Petersburg community that will result in our great city receiving revenue without asking for one red penny. I want to openly say thank you. Thank you. Now in closing, we cannot allow those that haven't been on the ladder with us for the last 30 years to hold us back.
Right.
The great Maya Angelou's poem sums it up at this moment. And still I rise.
That's right.
The opportunity will afford us life and prosperity and help us to get back up that ladder. Join me, Mary Stitt Howard, by voting yes on November 5th for the referendum in support of our Petersburg Casino, and so Petersburg can rise again.
Next to the podium, I will introduce Seth Smith, the Chief Operating Officer for Cordis Companies and the co-developer of Live Casino Resort. Seth. Good morning, everyone. Good morning. Boy, it's good to see everybody, all the way in the back. I see you back there. You know, this is been quite a journey. And I say that because, as Mayor Parham had mentioned, we met probably 3 years ago, having no idea where this was going to lead us, other than we all believe in this city.
Yes.
And Bruce and I have talked about this, Gary, and how much this means to the three of us.
Yes.
What this means to the city, what it means to the people of the city. I came in thinking about this as a business opportunity, but I look at it totally different now. The opportunity to see people's lives change.
Yes.
That's what it means to me personally, but I just want to say for our company, I've been with the Cordis Companies for 20 years. I joined this company for the purpose of revitalizing urban communities. I had no idea 20 years ago that I'd be here in Petersburg, New Jersey. Petersburg, New Jersey. You know, fulfilling a dream. Fulfilling something that I was passionate about from the day I started my career. How do I work to revitalize communities that really need an opportunity? And here I am 20 years later in the city of Petersburg. I've been coming here so long, I feel like I'm a native now. I've eaten at so many restaurants, Long Street, Wabi Sabi, Soul Rebel. I had ribs at Saucy's last night. So I feel like I'm a local here. You know, people have asked me why this location, and I was in charge of defining where we set up this office. And I had to really fight to get here. And the folks back there, Nikki Harris and William, they're my friends now. They had this location, and I said, Nikki, please, you gotta let us have it. And they were so gracious and kind, and I consider them friends now. That we were able to negotiate getting this location, because this is ground zero. There's behind you there's two photographs. One of this spot in the 70s, 80s, and one of this spot now. And this now represents the transformation of Petersburg and Maine in Maine. And again, that's at the heart and the core of what we do as a community, as a company at the Cordis Companies. Revitalize communities. And I think that's why the mayor and the city council were so passionate about working with Cordis, is because of that long history and track record of over 112 years doing exactly that, revitalizing communities. And we're based in Baltimore, as I mentioned. We've been around for 112 years. Again, our core business is revitalization of major cities. We're in Kansas City, St. Louis, Baltimore, our hometown, Philadelphia. All this work is about people. How do we change the lives of people that live in these cities? That's at the core of what we do. And Bruce talked about shared values. That's something that we share in common. That's why we've been working together since 2008. We didn't know that it would bring us here when we first met. We started in Virginia Beach, and lo and behold, here we are in Petersburg, Virginia, with the best opportunity possible in Virginia. A little bit about our project. Some of you may know we're in the interstate I-95 and Wagner Road. What our investment in this location, when completely built out, would be $1.4 billion of investment in this city. We'll deliver 400,000 square feet of first-class gaming, hotel, and dining, 35,000 square feet of meeting space, 1,600 slot machines, and 46 live action table games. A 3,000-seat state-of-the-art live entertainment venue. And just to give you an idea of our connection,
We have gaming operations in Philadelphia, Maryland, and assuming we get this vote passed, in Petersburg, Virginia. We'll be able to book that high level of talent from Philadelphia to Maryland to Virginia. That's our vision. Best-in-class food and beverage operations, of which we are committing 3 of those spaces to local businesses.
Yes.
One of the things that I've heard in my journey here is that how do we support local businesses? And that's at the forefront of what Bruce and I and the Cordes companies want to do. It's not a win for us if we're not lifting up other businesses here. That's why Nikki is here, because we want to support local businesses. That's why we chose this location, because we want to support local businesses. We want people to see that we're here. We want to go to lunch at all the restaurants, all of our team members, all of our investors that come in town. We want them to eat, shop, and dine in Petersburg. That's why we're located. Yeah. We talk about the economic impact. We touched on that, but just to give you some idea, over a 10-year period, there'll be at a minimum infusion of $250 million in the city. That number only gets bigger as we grow this development. There'll be over $200 million in economic impact. That's local spending. Every dollar that we spend, first, we'll try to do business with local Petersburg businesses. That's our commitment, that's our pledge. We've got Jascata Jefferson who's collecting business cards, so please stop at our table. If you're a local business owner, stop at our table, make sure she gets your business card. We'd love to support your business, but we are committed to spending as much of that $200 million a year with local businesses, okay? 6,000 construction jobs. And by the way, we want to be working with local community colleges to make sure that young people that are interested in the trades have that opportunity. You have some great community colleges here. We're going to be working with them. We'll sign agreements with them to make sure that the young people in this city that want to go into the trades, we want to be able to afford them the opportunity to do so. 1,500 permanent jobs, and that's from all walks. Whether you're in food and beverage, marketing, IT, we need all that talent. We're very fortunate to have Virginia State University here, but a lot of the jobs at our casinos don't require a college degree. And with that said, the average salary is $70,000 a year. Training, for example, with a little training, if you wanted to be a table game operator, you can go to a training program for 6 to 10 weeks, and you can make a job making $70,000 a year without a college education.
Yes.
So we need to, and our commitment is to hire local first. Okay?
Yes.
We talked about where's all this money going to go, and I applaud the mayor and the city council for taking that step of signing a resolution, committing the city council to spend these dollars on education, infrastructure, recreational facilities, home ownership and affordable housing, public safety, fire safety, workforce development, and programs that service youth and seniors. And by the way, they set aside money for a rainy day fund. So that's always important, keeping that reserve. Community outreach, that's so important to our team. We will always have someone on the ground involved with community outreach. We're successful in November. We'll continue with that effort all the way through grand opening. So we're not just going to walk away after the vote. We're going to be right here working in the community. Again, we want to hire local, contract local, buy local, and give local. One of the things that we've done in the Cordes Company over the last 20 years is we've worked with communities. We set up a community advisory committee to help us determine where those funds should go. It's not for us to decide, but it's for the local community to decide where those dollars are spent. And that's not money that we give to the city. This is money coming from our partnerships.
that we will contribute to local nonprofits in the city of Petersburg. In closing, I just want to thank a few people. Number one, Mayor Parham, thank you, sir, for your leadership and your courage. To the members of council, just thank you for believing in the partnership that we put together here. Senator Aird and Delegate Kim Taylor, for your leadership. Thank you very much. March Altman, Mike Packer, Richard Taylor, Kelly Parker, Brian Moore. These have been, I'll consider them my friends. These are folks that were with us 3 years ago, fighting our way in the state legislature in Richmond. All wonderful people, and I just feel very fortunate. My life's been enriched just by knowing you and working with you all. Again, I want to acknowledge Cool Beans in the back, Nikki Harris. Our flowers came from Exquisite Bliss Flowers. Javon Jefferson, thank you if you're here. And also our local team, Barry, Leslie, Spate. Did I get it right? No, he got it. Descala, who's on our team here. Preston Page. By the way, Preston's going to be back in the corner. We're looking for volunteers. Please, we need some volunteers to help us in this campaign. So Preston's going to be in the back. We've got a sign-up sheet in the back. Again, please, we want you to join the team and feel the spirit here. And lastly, just a few other items. Our website is up. VoteYesPetersburg.com. Number 2, early voting starts September 20th. If you don't have an application, please get an application. Early voting is good. We have some swag on the sides, the back, yard signs. We have water bottles, t-shirts, hats. So please feel free to take some of the swag along with you. And lastly, we have some refreshments in the back. So please stay around. Join us here. Joe, Morrissey, I see you. Good seeing you. See you got your family here. Good seeing you. But folks, that includes our program today, right? Oh, there's more? Okay. Well, thank you all. And it's like an infomercial, but wait.
There's more.
We're not done yet. There's more. There's more to come. There's more. We do a little bit more, not much more. We're going to get everybody out of here, but I do want to bring Bruce back up because I know Bruce is a proud Virginian, and he's a big part of this lifelong project, and this, we believe in Petersburg, and I believe in the Petersburg campaign. And Bruce, what we would like to have you do, autograph. I want to show you what it is real quick. I hope I don't drop it. Don't actually run this yet. I want to show them. We're going to have Bruce sign this, and we're going to hang this up in the office here as a reminder of how much we believe in Petersburg. So now I think I got the laptop. Sorry, I want to get out of the way.
We appreciate you, Ed.
Yeah, hey, he said, Scoop, use for life.
He said she'd do my thing. I'm like, I'd be like this.
So but it's like a tripod.
I know. And it folds up to be that big.
Bruce, I'm going to scoop again. It is good to go. That's why I'm going to get this wrapped up. I'm going to officially mark this opening by asking the people to come up here, if they don't mind. Bruce, you sat down too quick. I'm sorry. You guys come on back up here. Kenneth, Mary, Zed, our VP of Communications, Corey Furman. Ms. Jefferson, would you please come up here? Mr. Preston Page, would you please come up here? Norman, you want to direct us on what we need to do here so that is this staying? All my city council members.
Sorry, I'm gonna stay here.
Yeah, totally. I'll let you do all that hard work. I'll do the easy stuff.
We need a bigger stage.
I know. That's an accident waiting to happen. Yeah, I know.
Grab that microphone off. Sorry. You got a mic on. Do you want it on? Put it on the lapel.
Hang on, guys, I gotta get a better look.
Scissors, don't cut.
Don't cut.
Don't cut. Photography's right here over my head. Eyes here, everybody's eyes.
All right, everyone look right here at me. Great.
Eyes up.